You're listening to Plus Size Divas with Deanna and Carmen, only on LA Talk Radio.
Every beautiful, worthy, unique body out there, welcome and thank you for joining us. I am Carmen Renee, aka Eat the Cake Too.
And I am Deanna at Deanna Bomb Chica.
And together we are the Plus Size Divas. We're so happy to have you with us for our second week. Remember, if you're not following us, make sure you are at Eat the Cake Too, at Deanna Bomb Chica, and at 2 Plus Size Divas on Instagram and Twitter, and the Plus Size Divas on Facebook.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes. That was such a great intro.
Thank you.
Carmen is stepping up, ladies and gentlemen, this week.
Well, first of all, everyone last week said that I did not talk enough, so here I am. And
I love it.
Guys, make sure you call in before we get too far into it. Call in with questions. The number is...
I have it. 818-570. Write this down. 818-570-5085. Call in and talk to us. We have an amazing guest. Who's our guest?
Okay, I want to introduce, I feel like I know her. We've never met, but I'm fangirling just a little bit. If you're on Instagram, if you're in the body love community, body acceptance community, there's no way you have not seen this woman. She's so genuine and open and honest. She'll say she's just a woman from California spreading love, and we love her. Welcome, Julie J, aka Confidently Jules.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. You have me blushing.
We are really excited to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Really excited to have you.
Let's talk about our amazing sponsor, though, before we get too far into it.
Oh, my gosh, yes,
Deanna kind of dropped the ball on
I
that.
did. I dropped the ball. Wait, oh, my God, co-host, high five co-host. Called me out on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you love us, show some love to our sponsor. We have an amazing sponsor for the entire month of June, goatleveltees.com. They have amazing goat apparel, and that means greatest of all time. Y'all not sport people out there.
Obviously, it's not LeBron, though. Can we all agree on that?
No, it has never been in my book. But anyway, if you go check out goatleveltees.com and you put in the code NOTPLAYIN, no G, N-O-T, PLAYIN, they will give you 20% off of your order. So please go support them because they support us and we love our supporters.
We do. So, all right, let's get into it. So let's get back to Julie. So, Julie, do you like Jules or Julie, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you want.
All right, so tell us about you. The spotlight is on.
Oh, no.
Really brightly.
Very brightly. Okay, so like you said, I'm just a woman from California.
Lies.
I totally am. First and foremost, I am an instructional aide. I work in an autism program that I've been a part of for, this specific one's been 4 years, but 8 years in total. I work with autistic kids, and I absolutely love it. Awesome. And I'm also a student. I'm a psychology major, so just working on that.
Go get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
That's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
And then, I mean, first of all, you lead, like, multiple lives, because that's, like, enough, and that's amazing just in its own right.
Huge.
It's
but
thank you.
Let's talk about how I know you, how most people on social media know you
as Confidently Jules.
Jules, and how you, what would you consider yourself? We consider you a body acceptance activist. The body positivity, we throw that around, but not everybody, what do you consider yourself?
I guess if I had to put myself in a group, it would be body positivity, of course. I think that is so important, just body acceptance. And I think that's where I really shine with everything, is just kind of trying to make people love themselves, women especially, everybody in general, but I know what it's like to struggle as a woman with body image issues, and that's what I'm there for. I'm there to just kind of help other women see that it's okay to be comfortable in your skin.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
You have how many followers on Instagram right now?
Like 230,000.
So 250,000. No big deal, guys.
No big deal.
my question for you is, I know you didn't start your Instagram account because I don't think anybody maybe really does. Maybe now they do, but
Absolutely
I don't think you started it and went, I'm going to be a body acceptance advocate today, and you started your account.
No.
How did you start it, and how did the masses come to you?
Okay.
Like, tell me.
I started my Instagram. It was my personal Instagram, and it started as O Jules probably 6 years ago. Okay. And then it switched to Get Fit Jules because I used to be much heavier, and I decided to try to take care of myself better and take charge of my health. So I went on my little weight loss fitness journey. And through that, I kind of lost myself when I thought that I would find myself, because I think a lot of women and men, everybody in general, they think, well, if I lose weight, that's going to make me happier. I'll be happy once I get to this weight, or I'll be happy once I lose X amount of pounds. So on that journey, I really realized that fitness and losing weight isn't what was making me the happiest that I could be. Yep. So I fell off of it for a little bit and put a little bit of weight back on, and I think most people would freak out that they backtracked, and I didn't see it like that at all. It was kind of like a rebirth for me almost. I wasn't upset that I lost weight because
that you gained the weight back.
Oh, yes, that I gained the weight back. I'm sorry. Yes. I wasn't upset that I gained the weight back because I felt like I gained perspective with it. Yeah.
Can we just pause, because we like to do a motivational quote every week, and the quote that I have this week is just right in line with this. So it's one of my favorite. Body confidence doesn't come from trying to achieve the perfect body.
Absolutely.
It comes from embracing the one you've already got.
Absolutely, yes.
And I think what you're saying is so powerful, but also like just such a great perspective to have, because I always say, if you don't love your body how it is today, chances are you're not going to love it 20 pounds lighter, 25 pounds, whatever the case may be. And that's, I have a lot of friends who go through that. One of my good friends, Pega, hey Pega, I hope you're watching. She like totally transformed her body. And when she got to this goal that she had in her mind, she's like, hold on, like this actually isn't really what I thought it would be. So I think it's really important that we're having this discussion, and that you can, just tell this to everybody, because it's, don't have this idea that if you reach this body you're going to be happy.
Yes,
because you might not be.
You might not be.
But the big interjection here is we're programmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you Google cellulite, it tells you how to get rid of it. There's this cream. That's false. If you know anything, no
it's
cream
false.
is going to make your
not going to get rid of it.
Please get educated on this stuff.
Please.
You are genetically predisposed to some of these things. But we're programmed every day. Get on this diet, get on that diet,
Absolutely.
do this, wear these Spanx, where we're programmed that we are supposed to look away. And what we're here to say is you actually, like the theme song says, you're a masterpiece where you are.
And what I'm here to say is, especially, first of all cellulite, but for me, like thigh cellulite is so sexy to me. Like honestly, it's an actual turn on.
Yes, I absolutely love it.
Okay, I am not on this boat, but okay, I'm gonna ride with y'all. I'm gonna ride with y'all.
Julie, like, I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons that I started following her, because like you always put your body out there, like it's just beautiful.
Wow.
But like your thighs,
girl,
first of all, I like a girl crush on every guest, but that's no joke. Like I love thigh cellulite, so I just love that you're so open and like.
Yes.
This is why I love co-hosting the show with Carmen, because this woman will get on live TV and be like, "I think cellulite on thighs turns me on."
Okay, and now some woman's gonna go post a picture with her thighs because that makes her feel good, and I love that. All you need is somebody to tell you.
I love it.
Yes,
I'm not there yet. And Carmen and I have this dialogue.
Okay.
And
that's okay.
I want to look at that and go, wow, I look so hot.
Yes.
Not there yet.
And there's no pressure for you to get there, because you'll get there when you get there.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
And even if you're like, hey, I'm happy with this.
Exactly.
That's fine. You don't have to.
You don't need to, yeah.
But do you think that that was the path, back to that question, do you think that was the path that just kind of, you didn't mean to?
Absolutely.
But you just started, you had that rebirth.
Yes.
And you started posting pictures of yourself and people were like,
yes,
I'm applauding this.
It all, I have to give credit to a photographer friend of mine, Carlo Gomez, who I did my...
Hey, Carlo.
Yes, hi, Carlo.
Shoot us, Carlo.
Yes,
We'd
yes.
love that.
Oh,
Let's
please,
do a shoot.
all of us.
Come
yes.
on, yes.
Out in LA,
love it.
I did my first shoot with Carlo for Sunday Morning View. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Sunday
Okay.
Morning View on Instagram.
Let's shout them out too, because I
Yes.
want to be on Sunday Morning View.
Yes.
So yeah.
What is Sunday Morning View?
Sunday Morning
Clue me-
View
clue me in.
is acceptance. It is appreciating and loving yourself as you are in that moment.
And they do these
love it.
amazing events, and they do
Amazing,
live
yes.
events. And Julie just did one like a couple months ago.
back, we did a live out in LA,
And it was like
Yeah.
pajamas, no makeup,
It was so
like
much fun.
Sunday
Yes.
morning.
Shout
hanging
out to them then. I'm
Yes.
going to get on the bandwagon. Are they on Insta?
Yes.
Yes.
At Sunday Morning View?
At Sunday Morning View.
Done.
Yes.
I'm following them as we speak.
Yes. And you need to follow Carlo too.
Okay.
Carlo,
Yeah.
Carlo Gomez, he wanted to do a shoot with me for Sunday Morning View. It was my first ever photo shoot. I had never in my wildest dreams I never thought that Carlo Gomez, who is a pretty big deal he's a big time photographer out here.
Awesome.
So he wanted to shoot with me, and that day was just completely life-changing. Like, it was just, I've never...
What'd you wear? What'd you have on?
It was just comfortable. Sunday Morning View is basically a girl at home on a Sunday morning
like
view.
sports bra
on a
underwear.
Sunday drinking coffee. Yeah, it's just kind of, so
it.
I was in pajamas and stuff. I had undies on and just my boyfriend's shirt at the time.
So cute.
Just cute stuff. And I remember how free I felt. Like, free as fuck. I can say
Yeah.
fuck on
You
here?
can
Okay,
say
I
fuck.
can say fuck. I remember you said your mom's watching.
Hey,
she
shout
wanted
out
us
to
to-
my mom.
Drop the F-bomb.
So we have to say fuck a
No,
lot.
hold on. No, listen. Actually, this is a perfect time to say there is a very good chance that my niece and nephew are also
crap.
watching. No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I think they're used to it. But if they are, Amanda and Marcello, I love you, and I have to
If
shout them
they've
out.
been
Because
around you, they're used
Hi,
to
guys.
it.
They're used to it. But they're all together in Boston tonight. So shout out to my Boston fam. But back to fuck.
Okay.
Back to fuck.
Yeah, back to fuck. So it was really just this big moment for me. He really focused on my cellulite, because that is what I'm very comfortable with it. It's not something that I look at as a bad thing when I'm out in public. I don't care if it's out. It's me. It doesn't
Right.
bother me anymore. So when we did that photo shoot and I got to actually see the photos of it, I remember, I feel like I cried when I saw them, because when you see photos of yourself from someone else's perspective, sometimes years before I would have been horrified by seeing some of the images that I saw. And I was just so happy. And I remember posting one specific photo on Instagram. I have orange shorts on and a black long sleeve, I think. And it's from behind, and you can see all my cellulite from bottom of my butt all the way down my legs. And that, people wrote articles about it like nonstop.
Shut your face.
It was
I love
freaking,
it.
it was
Wow.
crazy, because at that point, I think I had about 20,000, maybe 30, 40,000.
Which is still really...
Which is still a big number, yes,
Yeah.
of course. But from that point, it just skyrocketed. I had no idea that it would turn into that, and it really just blossomed into what it is now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to look back at it and think that, wow, this is what I'm doing. But
Have you thought about, or maybe you do, and I'm just uneducated, have you thought about doing, like, not the TED Talk, but like motivational speaking and going live and bringing your confidence to young kids?
I have thought about it, yes.
Okay.
I have a lot of anxieties, which I think tend to bring me back from some things like that.
Right.
But absolutely, yes, I would love to, especially younger kids, try to kind of wedge something into their brain, like, you don't need to be what everyone is telling you that you need to be.
Right.
You know, because we all know what it's like to be a freaking teenage girl.
Well, I have to tell you, one of the greatest reasons that I'm so excited that we're doing this is that I really want us to be a voice,
yes.
especially to young girls,
Yes.
boys too, but young girls, to love themselves. I think a lot of what's happening in the world, the suicide rate among teens,
Yes.
they're told, you don't look like this, you're not cool, you don't fit in, they're going home, they're killing themselves. maybe they're bringing that gun to school and killing people because they don't feel like they fit in. And I feel like if we can just start this conversation and getting kids to say, I'm a masterpiece, I'm perfect the way I am, I watch Carmen and Deanna, I watch Tools, I know what's up. I feel like that's going to change the world. And if we can do that, like, I want to reach the mom at home watching right now with 3 kids, and I want her to love herself enough
and
to be like
her children to love themselves.
But that too.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I had a woman recently comment on one of my photos, and it was probably one of the best comments I've ever received. And she said that you're the kind of role model that I want my daughter to grow up seeing. Yes, it was literally like one of the best things that I've ever read, and I'm like, it's just crazy to me that I'm one of those people, you know, like you guys, who are able to make a difference and help impact other people. And the shit that we've been programmed to.
It makes all of the trolls and all of the negativity worth it.
Absolutely.
Just to get one of those comments. I always said, like, if I get nothing else out of this whole experience, but, you know, just having those type of interactions and responses, then it was worth it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
FYI, have you ever gotten a troll comment that actually was a real person? Usually it's for me anyway, it's always like an animated picture or something. So 9 times out of 10, message out there, those people generally are sitting home.
They're always real people.
Oh, they're always real people for you?
I've had a lot. I've had a lot that are.
I mean, they're real people, but they're not exposing who they are.
Exactly. Or they're sitting behind a profile that they don't have any followers.
Private
it's private.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't do the trolls.
No, my favorite is like when their profile is like spreading positivity.
Oh,
I'm like,
I
bitch,
know.
you are not spreading
What the
positivity.
hell are you talking? Yes, and those are that's very common to go on and see their bio. It's like peace and love. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Can we just please, we're having such awesome dialogue here. Can we please just remind the people, can you please call in and talk to us if you're there?
In.
Don't be shy.
Come on,
you
come
can
and
just
talk to
say,
us.
hi, I love the show. Or you can just call in and say, hey, what's up? I love your dress. Or you can call in and have a question.
Yes.
But definitely call in. Again, the number is 818-570-5085. I want to see the switchboard light up like crazy. Yes. But we would love to take some callers this episode, and actually one that's calling in for our show. That would be really dope.
I know, right? No more ghost sighting calls.
No more ghosts. I totally would have been interested in that. I'm like, what do you have to say, girl?
No, I kind of wanted to hear. She's like, I have an update. I'm like, oh,
what's your update?
Can we real quick just get there's a little, we have this segment on the show called Gossip, where we tell little tea tales.
Except for someone forgot what we should be sipping on.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. We were gonna do
like
gossip.
Water, really?
No, really. We're drinking water. But when we were gonna do the segment, the original idea is that we were going to get teacups and sip wine and be really adults. And then Deanna decided that she was going to start keto, and I can't have wine. So guess what?
So
we're all drinking
suffer.
water. You're all going to suffer. But anyway, can we please just have a little gossip right now and just talk about what is happening to the singing little something that she is?
Little baby Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande, y'all.
She's adorable, first of all.
She's been dating this dude. What's his name?
Pete Davidson. Okay, everybody needs to go do your research. Like,
Yo.
I'm offended that people don't know who he is.
I had no idea who he was when I got here. They've been.
Well,
he
Carmen,
clearly
you
has
know,
a type.
You know everything about him. So tell the people who he is.
Yes.
I just have like a respect for Ariana Grande for just dating whoever she wants and not caring
Not at
about
all.
because the men that she dates are not what people would deem societally like, you know, like the hot guys, which I love. Like that's what we're about, like just being yourself. She goes from Mac Miller to Pete Davidson. So if you don't know Pete Davidson, he's from SNL. He's a comedian. He's really funny.
Maybe he makes her laugh.
I'm sure he makes her laugh. First of all, like, his father was a firefighter in 9/11 who passed away. Wow. So he's pretty amazing just right out of the gate. He's been very...
But we're still going to giggle that she's
been
dating him.
That she's engaged to him.
She's engaged to him.
Is so real. So
the
he's been
judgment
getting,
is real.
A lot of flack because... and he's also been very open about mental illness and depression. He has Crohn's disease and borderline personality disorder.
Okay, here's my thing, Ariana. Run and run fast. And I'm going to tell you why. You're so young. No, really. As a married woman.
He's young too. He's 24.
I get it. As a married woman, y'all, there's no rush. Be engaged for the next 20 years.
Maybe they will be. Maybe they will be.
Please, Ariana, if you're out there, if any of the Ariana daters, what do they call her? Crew of people? Ariana daters?
I don't know.
Anyway, that's the gossip for this week, though. She has a crew. They have a name.
Oh. Okay.
Can somebody call in with the name?
I wanna
Hello.
know.
I don't know what the name is of her fan base, but be engaged for the next 20 years, and that's my advice. And yeah, gag.
I mean, I'm a Pete Davidson fan. So call me crazy, but I like him. He's funny and he's very open,
But
and
they've
I
been
can
dating 3
appreciate
weeks.
that.
See,
But
that's
they've been
We don't
dating.
actually know
That's
how
what-
long they've been dating. First of all,
They've been dating 3 weeks.
Deanna, because you know them.
Listen, okay. So
Maybe
okay,
publicly
all right.
for
Let's
3
do
weeks.
some. Let's do some math. When did she break up with The Weeknd?
No, she was.
Who
Who is my co-host?
wasn't she dating The Weeknd? Who was dating The Weeknd?
Selena
Oh,
Gomez.
same person.
I was like, wait a second.
Yo, Selena Gomez and Ariana Grande technically are the same person in my head, but no. But she was dating Mac Miller.
Like so disrespectful.
I really am, but whatever. Wait, wasn't Ariana Grande just dating somebody else 20 seconds ago?
Okay,
Who?
fine.
Who?
Mac Miller.
Okay, and they broke up when?
I don't know. I don't follow her, but
I'm
okay.
just saying.
Maybe she was with the
Stop
other guy while she was
hating.
with
Let's
Mac
put
Miller.
positive vibes out there.
Positive
for
vibes.
Ariana.
Ariana
and
date
Pete
for the next.
Davidson.
Good luck to
Ariana
them.
date for the next 20 years. Okay, wait a minute. This is a great time to ask
She's
Julie.
such a hater.
I am such a hater. This is a great time to ask Julie. We have to remind our viewers.
Yes.
We have something called the Masterpiece Challenge.
Yes.
And tell them what the Masterpiece Challenge
So
is.
I wanted to come back to this anyway because I love what you said about the first pictures that you took, how empowering that was to you.
Yeah.
And I had a very, very similar experience when I did my first photo shoot. And I talk to Deanna about this often because I really want her to, push her comfort limit.
Yeah.
And I encourage everybody, like,
hard, yeah,
even if you don't share the pictures, this is one of my pieces of advice that I've always given. Like, put on something cute, whatever makes you feel good, whether it's nothing, it's shorts.
That would be a giant blanket.
Something that is out of your comfort zone that
Yes.
makes you feel good, and take
Okay.
pictures and look at them and admire your body. It's seriously,
It's so
obviously,
empowering.
Julie
Do this,
will
you
agree.
guys. Admire your body. I'm going to do it with you.
So
Honestly.
this is part of our masterpiece challenge. I had recreated. It was Deanna's idea to recreate another one of Kim Kardashian's
Yes,
pictures.
I've seen all of them.
That
They're
she's
beautiful. Yes.
nude, and we wrote masterpiece across my body. Now this is not a nude challenge, but it's just like, how do you view your body as a masterpiece? Pushing your boundaries a little bit, and share that and view it and like really admire yourself. So that's what we're challenging, and we've been so happy. People have been sending in. We've been posting every week, but we want to invite you to participate in our masterpiece challenge.
Yes.
So whatever you feel comfortable in,
Yeah.
with the word masterpiece written on your body,
Yes.
tag us.
Anywhere?
Heck yes.
Encourage your viewers. I'm going to say it again, guys. I asked for
Everybody.
you last week. Where are you?
Yes.
Masterpiece challenge. We repost every Monday.
I have some guys that follow me that might jump on and do it. So
I would love it.
You know who
But you got to
will?
start the train, girl.
Scott.
Scott,
Yeah,
that's I was
Scott.
thinking,
Are you watching? You should be.
Yes, I hope Scott's
I'm gonna
watching.
both of us should DM him.
Yes, and tell him he needs to participate in it.
Yeah, he
Yes.
definitely would.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I just encourage you guys to push yourselves and really view your body how somebody who love and admires you views your body.
Exactly. Yes.
It's amazing, and you will feel empowered even if nobody ever sees the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But
But we're going to
we
see
would like
Julie's
to.
because
Yes.
she's going to put it up.
'Cause I'll post
You
it.
promise in the next week you'll do it?
I promise. Yes.
Tag us in it.
I'll have it up by the weekend. I promise.
Hashtag Masterpiece Challenge.
Yes.
Boom, and we're going to repost it. And if you're out there watching, please do it.
Participate,
I have yet
yes.
to do mine, and I'm going to tell you something,
I know.
Carmen. I turned 45 on July 18th,
Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
and our July 17th show.
We're doing a nudie photo shoot.
Oh my
your
God!
birthday.
Please invite me.
Okay, listen.
Please.
I don't know about all that, but I am going to do my Masterpiece Challenge to celebrate my birthday.
That's beautiful.
And I
I
might
love
be in
it.
my birthday
Yes.
suit,
I
covering
love
my
it.
bits and bobbles.
Yes.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided.
Okay.
But that's what I'm going to do.
That's
And that's
great.
why I've been waiting, because
Yes.
in a month I wanted to kind
Yeah.
of... 45 is a big milestone.
It's a
And
big
can we
milestone.
just also shout out your amazing husband, Manny,
Oh.
who is Manny, I know you're watching. He's seriously so supportive and so encouraging, and I'm just so thankful, to have.
Can I share the pool story real
Yeah.
quick? Okay, so
Yes.
This is
Carmen, I hope I inspire Carmen in ways.
good. You do.
But Carmen inspires me because she really does love. I mean, she puts up pictures that I'm like, I don't know who this girl is. I don't know who she is. She is
Like, yes,
I always
girl.
say she is so brave, and I know she doesn't really love to hear that braveness, but I'm like, she's so brave because she's more brave than I can't do that yet. I'm not there yet. And so my husband and I, when, oh God, Eric, I hope you're not watching. When our house people around our house, our daughter goes to work and like there's no guests around the house or whatever. Anyway, when there's nobody around, it's just the hubs and I. We disconnect the lock to the gate because we have an electric gate, and we swim all in nothing.
Well, what does she call it? She doesn't call it skinny dipping.
I first called it chubby dipping instead of skinny dipping, but now I call it curvy dipping.
I like chubby better.
I like chubby.
Chubby dipping.
I like chubby dipping.
All right, so we chubby dip. I chubby dip, he skinny dips,
I
whatever.
love
But anyway,
it.
it's like, baby, since we're in the privacy of our yard, it's completely private. But anyway, on Sunday, we were chubby dipping. Guys, we were chubby dipping. And I handed my husband the camera and I said, I'm going to take a picture. I want you to take photos of me swimming across the pool. And I did it. And I took pictures. And I didn't tell him why. I just said, take the pictures. And then I was in my room later and I went, it literally was WWCD. What would Carmen do? And I went, Carmen would post these pictures.
Carmen would have posted them immediately.
Okay, so I put them up in Insta. I put them up in Insta. Listen, I filtered them a little so you can't see my butt crack or nothing. And I came up with a cute saying, and then I walked up to my husband and I went, is this okay with you? Because when you're married,
You have to, of course.
you know, you got to make sure that he's okay with, you know, I am his
It's
wife.
the mutual respect,
And my husband's half Puerto Rican and half Italian. Let me tell you something. Don't be showing all your goodies to everybody. He's home right now saying, damn right. Anyway, Manny, are you home saying that right now? But anyway, he literally looked at it and I went, can I post this on Instagram? And he went, it's beautiful. Aww. And I was like, wah.
Oh, Manny.
And he's so great. He's probably home right now watching us on the
blushing.
iPad with the dogs like he was last week. He's so supportive and lovely. And I have to tell you, and I might get a little teary here, I am beautiful to him. I have been bigger with him. I've been a little smaller with him, the whole nine. And every day, even when he can't stand me, he's like, you're beautiful. Hi, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. It's always beautiful. You're so beautiful. You look hot. He's been walking by smacking my ass. You're hot. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point in saying that is that I've often said that I wish that I could look at myself with his eyes.
Yeah.
And I pray that for myself because I walk around naked in the house or in our room, whatever, and I'll walk by the mirror and be like, Lord Jesus, and he's like, you look great, you're beautiful. God,
Shout out to supportive partners
hello,
out there.
and
Seriously.
and I'm telling you, that's why we want more men in that chair too, because I want men that are here that maybe are with a plus size woman, or even if they're not with a plus size woman, like, what do you do to make your woman feel amazing? I don't care if she's a size
or
0
your man, your partner,
or
like,
a size 20. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just that love. It's so supportive. And I say that to her too. I'm like, if you've got a guy who loves you, every ounce of you, God, we can get through the other crap.
Yeah.
Because that's important. And a lot of women are in very abusive, even if they're verbal, abusive relationships that it can't help.
Unfortunately, at any size, I'm sure every saw
size.
a few months ago, this girl had posted saying that her boyfriend told her that she had gained like 5 pounds. She was like 130 pounds.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Nope.
And everyone's like, you need to leave that fool. And I was like,
drop his ass.
Like hot.
Lose all that weight and drop
But anyway,
and that's what everyone
Yes. Shout. Yes.
He's
shout
like, I'll
out.
teach you how to lose 140 pounds right now.
Goodbye.
I want to bring up like the topic of the week.
Yeah.
And we can we're gonna dialogue more with you in the whole thing. And you're in here. That's why you're here.
Yep.
So I got excited because last week I woke up and they had announced that the Miss America pageant was no longer doing the swimsuit competition, and that they were no longer, quote unquote, judging women on their outside appearance,
their physical appearance.
And I was all excited, and Carmen was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, why? And she was like, and I hear her. And I agree that until it is normalcy, that there's a woman that looks like me and a woman that looks like you and a woman that looks like you.
Because there's not going to be women that look like us up there.
Not
time
for a
soon.
long time.
Not
You know what's
soon.
kind of fucked up is now that they took away the swimsuit, there might be.
That is
exactly.
fucked up.
You know
that
what
is
I mean?
fucked up.
That is
but
fucked
that's
up.
very true.
So
yes.
challenge to Miss America. I mean, we have this platform.
Yes.
So I don't know who's out there that knows the people at Miss America pageant, but y'all got to get with the program, and everybody needs to be included. Every state. Everybody needs to be included. There shouldn't be a plus size Miss America.
No.
And, that's like, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
What do you think? Just hearing
I wanna
right
hear
off the
what you
bat,
think,
no more swimsuits.
Which was always like, really?
I think they're still going to judge on physical appearance at
I do
the
too.
end of the day.
I do too.
Because they're still going to wear form-fitting clothing. They're still going to wear form-fitting gowns at the end of it. And
Yeah, they're still dolled up, hair and
they're
makeup.
very dolled up.
Yeah.
If you're really trying to make it about the non-physical appearance, then let's put these women up there
That are size 20.
that are size 20
And that are size 18.
or that don't have that don't have makeup on or don't have shapewear on, or
Yeah.
let's put some real women up there. Not that they are not real women, but
Yeah.
let's see some
Listen,
women that we want to see, that we're not used to seeing.
you
up
hit
there.
on something, though. If you research the average in America, the average woman is a size 12 to 14. So guess what? I'm not saying real. I don't like that statement either. Real.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
women.
yeah.
You got a vagina.
Exactly.
Use a woman.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. There we
Yes.
are. I said it. Use a woman.
Yes.
But no, I just women of all shapes and sizes.
Exactly. All women.
Represented.
Yes.
All shades.
women.
This is
Exactly.
everything.
Yeah, it's
I wanna
body
see
diversity of all.
I want to
of
see
all
the
kinds.
Indian
Yes,
woman. I want to
exactly.
see the black woman. I
So
want to see the
here's
Asian
my
woman.
challenge.
Yes.
Like what we talk about, and I don't think it should be a standard or a I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Requirement?
A requirement. Thank you. To be dolled up, do the hair and makeup,
Yes.
a fancy dress. Like, how about what we talked about last week? Like, what empowers you? There's women who feel empowered with no makeup. I
Exactly.
feel great when I'm not wearing makeup and when I'm wearing makeup,
Yes,
but I want
yes.
it to be my choice. Like the women who, are in the hijabs, like that's what I want to see. My thing with taking away the swimsuit competition is that in our country especially, we have put the female body and our parts like in this as this forbidden fruit. And what it does is it makes people over sexualize our bodies, which we see every day in the comments that we get.
Yeah.
I think it's dangerous that we're taking something else away and says, "Oh, you can't see that." It's just, to me, it's not healthy. Like I want to get to a point where, like in Europe, like people, what is normal is not wearing clothes. You go to any pool, the gym, whatever, like you're just not in clothes, and that's fine. I want to get to a point where we're able to look at any woman's body, whatever size,
Right.
and see it as a body, as something beautiful, not as something to be sexualized.
Exactly.
So really what Miss America should have done is included women of all shapes and sizes rather than, and put us all in bathing suits.
Exactly.
You'd be okay.
Rather than exit out.
You'd be all right. You'd be like, great, sign me up. I'm going to get on my
I would
bikini.
strut my chunky ass across the stage in a bikini.
Exactly.
Yes,
But this is what I'm
absolutely.
saying. So,
And we
that's
shouldn't-
it.
That
Yes.
shouldn't be part of the judgment. And my
Yep.
boyfriend just texted, our nephew was watching, and he said to watch my mouth. Sorry, Dia.
Listen, Dia, we love you. Kahari, we love you.
Sorry.
But truth be told, it's internet radio.
Don't say that word.
No, okay, no. That's funny. No, but really, that's what's funny. I didn't even have that realization as I was thinking about my viewpoint of it. And really, Miss America, all shapes and sizes.
I didn't even think about
Yes,
Carmen's standpoint
beautiful.
on it,
Beautiful.
taking the bikini away, because it's kind of just taking something else away from
Yeah.
us, I didn't even
I'm
think
just
about
going to
it
be
like that.
mad if next year, like, there's a, be happy and mad, but mostly mad. Like, there's finally plus size women, and, like, because you chose to take the bikini, like,
Exactly.
that's gross to me.
And I hope, to me, I'm kind of impartial. It's like I want to see plus size women on there, but then I don't want to see plus size women on there just because
Right.
they're plus size women and they're trying to put them on there as almost just for show.
To fill status quo.
Exactly.
Oh, we're going to be inclusive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
exactly.
think you're going to see it next year, honey.
I don't
think you have anything to worry about.
No, I don't think we're going to see it for quite some time. No.
I mean, we're making progress. We can talk about how we are making progress,
Yes.
but my thing is, and still is, that until we have plus size women who are not cast as the plus size woman, the sad fat woman,
Exactly.
like, we're not making progress.
No.
Yeah.
We have This Is Us, and her entire storyline is how she's like
I know.
overweight
Yes,
and sad,
exactly.
and her life is completely completely revolves around the fact that she's big.
It completely revolves
and
around her weight.
It pisses me off so much.
Yes.
So much. I always say, I think, and I'm sure I'm not completely educated, but Queen Latifah to me has always been the one actress who's able to do those roles and that not be her role. And I freaking love her. And I love
she's not
the
the
people.
sad. She's not the sad
she's
fat
not.
woman.
And I give so many props to
Yeah.
the directors and producers, whoever cast her, just to play the female role, to
Yeah.
play the leading role. And it has nothing to do with her weight.
Shout out to Queen Latifah, and also shout out to
Yes.
Chrissy Metz, because I love her.
And I love her too.
I've been
and-
reading her book, and it's amazing.
I want to read it,
Oh, it's
and
so
shout
great,
out to her.
yes.
And I have a friend who works with her. She does the music for This Is Us,
Okay.
and Chrissy actually has a lovely voice. Don't know if
I
you know
know,
that.
yeah.
But by the way, would love to have Chrissy on because she's in LA, and I got
on, Chrissy.
I got one link to her, and I'm telling you,
And she is breaking, she's breaking the
is.
mold, and
Yes,
we're
she is.
we're
Hey,
breaking
listen.
down barriers, but we have a lot.
I'm not mad at
way to
Chrissy
go.
for taking the role because you get in where you can fit
No, I
in.
know.
Absolutely.
But I hope from here she has a career in film and TV, and it's not playing
and
that character.
based on her talent.
Yes, ma'am.
Not
Yes, ma'am.
because she is the big woman that they need to fill a role with. She's talented.
Well, look at Kiala Settle, the woman from The Greatest Showman.
Oh my gosh, so freaking
What a
talented.
voice.
I know.
She's a Broadway baby. I don't know if you know. She's been on Broadway, been on stage, all that. Also, got to get her on the show. She's in LA. Same thing. She had one of the biggest movies this
Yes.
year. Where's the next role, y'all? Let's go. And
Let's
I
go.
don't want to see her with a beard. I want to see her
as a
play-
woman. Yes.
play an incredible woman who's
Exactly.
playing incredible roles.
Yes.
I act as well, and I'm like, I read the casting notices, and I have to tell you every week, if I sent you guys the casting notices, your heart would ache.
Oh, I
because
read one day with her. I sat
Fit,
and read, and
looking for the all-American woman.
I was sick.
Fit this, like what these companies.
like 5'10", 125 pounds.
What
Literally,
the-
that's what
the
they
word
write.
is fit, ladies.
And I'm
and
like,
it pisses
wow.
me off. And you know what I do? I fucking submit myself.
Fuck yes.
Because I'm like, I'm healthy, I'm fit, in, you know what I mean, in my size.
Yes.
I'm not unhealthy. I walked I just came back from Europe, and I'm not even kidding, 10 miles a day up
Yes.
hills. I love my friend that came with me. She's half the size of me, and she went to Florence and left me. Do you know why she left me? She couldn't do the walking. Because it was literally incline.
Being chunky has nothing to do with
Nothing.
our physical capabilities.
Nothing. Physical
Nothing.
capabilities.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. And that's the misconception that we also want to break.
Yes.
Is that you're fat. You sit home and you
Eat
Twinkies
bonbons and pizza and
honey,
burgers. And
if I ate a bag of Doritos and the things that I want to eat, I used to be 320. I would be 320 again.
Yes.
yeah.
Easily. Give me 6 months.
Oh, I used to be
6.
I used to be 300. Give me a few, not even 6 months.
Really?
Girl, give me like 3 months. I could put it right back on.
Wow.
No, I know. It's
And
ridiculous.
it's so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so
Yeah,
easy.
super
And that's
easy.
the thing is the one thing that I really, really need to convey, and I know you're all on this with me, is that I've been on a diet probably since I've been 7 or 8 years old. And I can tell you something. This is a body I am very genetically predisposed to. And that's not a freaking excuse. And I know if I went to the gym every day and ate rice cakes and grilled chicken and broccoli, I could be thin.
No,
I
you-
know that.
Okay,
No, I
not
could.
no, okay.
No, girl, I could.
But-
I could.
I don't-
I know
but
I could.
But I did do that. So
Yeah.
I used to be 300 pounds. I got down to 180. I sit
Wow.
at about 250 right now. So
Okay.
that's a 70-pound difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
From
also
my-
very tall.
I'm very
love.
yes, I am very tall.
How tall are you?
5'11".
Wow.
Yes, I'm very tall.
Come on, you're an Amazon.
Yes.
Hashtag Viking booty.
Exactly.
Okay, done.
Exactly.
Okay, done.
But even at 180 pounds,
Yeah.
I was thin, but I was still
Yeah. You were slim thick.
I was slim thick, yes.
Yeah.
I still had all my
Nobody
cellulite.
walked up to you and said
My
you're skinny. Nobody.
No, my
Nobody.
cellulite did not go away because I lost weight. So everybody thinking that they need to lose weight to lose their cellulite, it's not going to
No.
work anyway. So
Just
stop.
embrace it.
Just
Yeah.
embrace
She's
it.
there.
It's
not going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere.
Well, that's the thing that upsets me, that misconception that,
Yes.
anybody who knows me, who lives with me day in and day out and watches what I eat, if you really knew me and knew my life and my journey, you'd be like, yeah, Deanna's pretty much been, and she goes and she gets it.
Yeah.
You go to the gym almost every day, yet you're advocating obesity.
Yeah, let's just talk
Oh,
about that
oh,
phrase because
God.
I'm sure that even though to me,
yes.
like
I promote obesity.
yeah,
That's
the
what I
promoting
do.
obesity.
Wow.
So I think I asked Gugu this last week that do you feel, and I go back and forth, like a responsibility to try to educate these people, or do you just say like,
How do you respond
waste
to those
my
people?
fingertips
Yeah.
typing?
At this point, I'm kind of like, why wait? If someone is willing to engage and have a conversation with me about it, I can kind of tell from the get-go from how their initial comment is.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time I don't even engage in it anymore because I've been dealing with it for some time and I don't want to fight about it
You
anymore.
don't engage anymore.
No, I don't want to fight.
Do you block them? Do you delete the comments? Do you keep them up? What do you do?
I don't unless they're very offensive, I don't block. Like unless I need to, I don't block. I mean,
Yeah.
you can go somewhere
I blocked
else.
my first person today.
Did you?
Well, he was a male follower and he kept DMing me and
no.
he was continually DMing me inappropriate after I've told him I'm a married woman. Thank you for
Yes.
following me. Thank you for your support. Not interested. And then he got rude.
Oh, that's
He was
what,
like, well, you're fat anyway.
yep, that's what they do.
Block.
Oh my God.
But you
And
just
I
wanted all
blocked
of,
him
yeah.
I blocked him on the Plus Size account and our account because I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
And that's my thing is like you can admire, you can be lovely, but you know, maybe you're in a relationship, maybe even if you're not. Guys, I want to say this. Guys,
Say it.
thank you for the support. We love you. We do. We appreciate that you appreciate bodies like us. But do me a favor, don't slide in the DM and be disrespectful. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if I was single. Ain't gonna work. That's not how you approach
I want men,
a woman of worth.
I want men to realize that we're not here for you.
Yeah.
Like these men act like what we do is for them,
yeah.
to show them our bodies. And I'm like, no, that is the exact opposite. I don't
Right.
care if you're here.
I'm here for me.
I'm here for me. I'm
Yeah.
here for the girls and the guys that need
Yes.
to see and hear
an
what
example.
I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because being present, we are examples of like, you know, I get comments all the time. Love you, D. You're an inspiration. People I know, people I don't know. You inspire me. Like I love how you are embracing you and growing into you. Same thing, right? I love those people.
Yes.
You know, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not putting up pictures to be like, and I fly, I have a husband, I'm good. You know what I mean?
And I know I'm fly all
And
on
I know
my
I'm
down.
fly.
Yeah, I know
Like, I get
I
it.
am. I don't need.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate it,
Exactly.
but
Yes.
that's not what we're doing.
Exactly.
That's not what we're
that's
doing.
not.
It's just such a it's so hard because I really, like I said last week, I feel like I'm gonna keep posting all of these things until like bodies like mine,
Yes.
nude bodies are normal. Because right now there's just it is gross, and I do appreciate my male followers, but at the same time,
It's gross.
our bodies are so over sexualized.
Yes.
And it's like even when I write like this photo is not to be over sexualized, like start seeing bodies as normal, you know what I mean?
But they don't even
They
read.
don't even read the
what we're
captions.
saying. Yeah.
Or you know the people who say
Hashtag read the caption.
Yes.
yeah,
Please.
just read the caption
Just
and
take
save
a minute.
yourself.
Yeah.
Take a minute,
They're
read
not
the
very long.
Hey, listen, there are women out there that are sexualizing themselves and
And
are
I'm
okay with that.
totally
And
fine
that's
with
just
that.
fine.
Do you? But that's
Yes.
not my platform. I know that's not yours, and I
Yes.
know that's not yours.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you think we're asking too much for you to read, then you probably shouldn't be following us.
Seriously.
Like, sorry to be so confusing, but
Yes.
you should be able to read.
we have literally 6 minutes left to our show.
I went so fast.
It did.
Yes,
This
it
is what
did.
happens.
It flew.
I want you to tell the people where they can follow you on social media.
Yeah,
and say it
anything
slowly.
going on for
And
you.
spell confidently, since some people don't know how to spell it.
Okay. So I'm really primarily on Instagram. I am Confidently Jules. I will spell confidently for you. CONFIDENTLY Jules JULES. Did you see that she had to help me?
I
with the
helped.
spelling?
I helped.
Yes, thank you.
And lastly, too, we ask all of our. You're definitely going to do the Masterpiece Challenge
yes,
with us.
by the weekend. Yes,
We're so
absolutely.
excited,
Yes.
and we'll post it on Monday because it's Masterpiece Monday.
Awesome.
Encourage your followers to
Yes,
do the
I'm
same.
going to.
Is there anything that you're doing that's up and coming that you want to tell our viewers about that they should, and if there isn't, great, but we're going to have you back anyway eventually.
yes.
So, but I'm going to say something to you.
Okay.
You're really, really spectacular.
Thank
and
you.
I've watched you for a while.
Thank you.
And then Carmen brought you up again and was like, we have to have her as a guest. And I was like, you know her? Okay.
We're
And
pretty much best friends.
we really
we're best
are,
friends.
yes.
I love it. Well, we are. But I have to tell you, even if it's on a small level, take your butt out there. take your butt out there and speak to young kids.
Okay.
Like, however, like, no anxiety. You're awesome. You did this. We're live. There's 10 million people watching us right now. I hope. But do it. I want to encourage you to do that because I think it's so. You already work in autism. You're already psychologist. You're gonna be.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Girl, this is your scope.
Yeah.
Please go do it because we need people talking to our young people and reminding them nobody is born unconfident. Nobody.
Yeah,
that is learned behavior.
Yes, exactly.
And that is a big quote that I've heard that I've carried with me. Nobody is born unconfident.
I like that.
How do we get unconfident? We're told. We're showed.
Exactly.
Reverse it. And you're in that scope. So I encourage you, please do
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
I would love for
Yes.
you to do that.
Okay.
We do have one
And
other
bring
thing.
us with you.
And bring us with you.
Duh,
Girl,
yes.
we will totally.
Absolutely, yes.
If you got the anxiety, I obviously have none.
Awesome.
I'm
Yes.
okay.
that balance, yes.
We want to throw something out here. We need a Plus Size Diva logo.
Oh, yes.
It's
Yeah,
got to
that's
be
so fun.
feminine. It's got to be flirty. It's got to be curvy. It's got to be hot. But we need an official logo. And we were just going to go hire somebody. And then we said, wait a minute. We have a bevy of talented, wonderful people that follow and support us.
Yes.
Here's the deal. You have from now until July 10th to submit the plussizedivas@gmail.com. Send us your
Submission.
JPEG, your image, your submission, whatever it is. We are going to select a winner and announce them on air July 17th. And that winner, this is big.
This is
Right.
huge.
Ooh, tell me.
Okay, we look for sponsors every month, every week. And FYI, if you want to be a sponsor, shout out the Plus Size Divas
At
gmail.com. Get at us because we need sponsors. But you will get 1 month of advertising
Amazing.
Ooh,
on all our social media platforms, shout outs, absolutely on all our social media platforms for an entire. Julie's like, I'm gonna become a graphic designer.
No, I was saying I'll even shout you guys out on my social media.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Love it.
But seriously, if you do logos, this is your chance. The plussizedivas@gmail.com. Get us your submissions by July 10th. Send them in. We're going to do a post about this. We're going to share it.
Yeah.
But we're telling you right now.
And tell your friends. If you're
Yeah.
listening and you know somebody,
That's awesome.
share it with them.
Because we are going to promote the crap out of you for an entire month in return for using your logo. And that's $1,000 value, guys. So if you've talked to our sponsors,
Yes.
it's $800 to $1,000 to sponsor us for the month. And guess what? That's a big prize. So get at us.
And if you missed last week's show, it is officially now up on our YouTube channel.
Yes, we have a YouTube channel, the Plus Size Divas.
Plus Size Divas.
Yep. And it's also archived on latalkradio.com. So if you miss us, go to latalkradio.com, put in the
We're
Plus Size
pretty
Divas.
much everywhere.
We're everywhere.
So I can go home and watch this.
You
You
can.
have no excuse.
We're Facebook Live and right now.
All
We're doing
right,
it all.
yes.
We have a minute. Julie, we love you.
Oh, I love you guys
Come
too.
back.
Yes, thank you so much for having
We're
me.
so happy to
I'm
have
so
you. I'm
happy
so
to be
happy
here.
to finally
I
met
know,
you.
yes.
And
gosh.
one last time, since we were talking about sponsors, goatleveltees.com. You guys, please go support with them. We love them. Not playing is the code, 20% off. Join us next week. We're signing off at Deanna Bomchica.
At Eat the Cake 2.
And Confidently Jules.
Thank you guys for watching. We will see you
guys.
next week.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We might even have a little time. So let's dance for them. Hey,
Oh, okay.
hey,
No
hey.
music?
No.
Really? Okay.
You
We
guys
need
check us out.
something.
Yes, check us out next week, y'all. Check us out next week. We'll be here every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yes.
Thank you again, Julie.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 You're listening to Plus Size Divas with Deanna and Carmen, only on LA Talk Radio.